Good Saturday morning, everybody. It is a beautiful morning here in Ohio. We are going to Karen's softball game. She's got a softball tournament today. She had one last night, and now they're playing all day today again, right? Right. And you're gonna win. Right. Confidence is key. So, not much going on today other than she's gonna be playing in that softball tournament. It is just beautiful out. People are out farming. It's nice out. It's a little windy, but I was checking the weather this morning to see if we're going to be able to fly down south like we were planning on in Virginia. And I'm only VFR pilot, so it won't happen. We could get out, but we would get stuck down there somewhere because we would the restrictions on ceiling height and visibility and stuff would be too low. So that probably won't happen. I'm not sure what we'll do all day. Probably be out at the softball tournament most of the day and just kind of hanging out. Driving down the road, Karen's like, say it how you said it.
I want to get cappuccino.
No, say it.
I don't know.
Hey, look, in our part of the country where we live in Ohio, the only gas station that has their own buggy rail so people can tie up their buggies. What do they need at a gas station? Oh,
and
dude. Cappuccino. So, I guess we're getting cappuccino.
Yep.
What to get? Options. Tea. Yep. I'm feeling tea. This one. So you'll have a caffeine high to go play softball. That sounds like fun.
Just right.
Here's another thing you see in our neck of the woods is you'll see tractors like that with sometimes people ride on them, and they're Amish, but they don't want to drive a horse and buggy. But there's so many different types of Amish, like that's a whole nother blog. But it's like some Amish are okay if they drive a tractor and a trailer and put people on the back and go to the store and stuff with it. And then other Amish aren't okay with it. But yeah, so there's not just like one kind. How many are there? I'm gonna say there's probably 15 different types. You wanna go riding a buggy?
No.
No buggy ride for you? Do you even remember when you had your last buggy ride?
Yes.
You do?
It was terrible.
I actually don't even remember when I was in a buggy last.
My grandparents decided that it would be fun to take us to a restaurant close to their house in an open buggy, and it's cold, and there was horsehair all in your face. It smelled. I'm not an animal person. I mean, I like animals, just don't like taking care of animals. So yeah, I'm fine. Heated car.
Yep, that's how they dry their laundry. So here, this buggy that we're coming up on right here, I'm trying to figure out what type of Amish this is. Okay, this is what they call like a dangme or something like that. That last word I said means church. So, yeah. Oh, and then up here is the other kind. This is Swartzy. They're like the ones that are way low.
No running water.
Yep, that's true. But yeah, we could go into detail what all they're allowed to have and what they aren't allowed to have. But here's the one that's not allowed to have pretty much anything. But yeah, yep, you guessed it. We're in Amish country. I grew up as an Amish. Amish boy. She was 2 when her parents left the Amish. So most of these teams that you guys are going to be playing are Amish girls.
Pretty much.
When I said that most of these girls are Amish, that means that they, either they are still living with their parents as Amish, but I'll show you the parking lot here. It doesn't really make sense. They all drive vehicles. They won't look Amish either, but so yeah, that's most of them drive, but there's at this like 16, I guess, is when you're allowed to like do your own thing, kind of figure out what you want to do, I guess. But right now is not the time to go into detail how that all works, but maybe someday. You got that? Oh, the smell of leaves. Some churches would be okay with it, but then other churches aren't okay with it.
Now the New Order definitely not okay with it, right?
No, I guess they're okay with it. Like I have all my family is obviously still Amish, but they play in tournaments like this. Now there's so many different denominations, I guess you could call
That's a
it.
good way to put it.
But yeah, some of them wouldn't be okay with playing in a tournament like this.
Like Swartzies or like
Yeah, Swartzy
Dan
would never
group.
be allowed to play
the
here.
band group wouldn't either.
Nope, they wouldn't be allowed to play here. No. I was just talking about that on the way out here, like seeing the different buggy groups that were coming through.
Yeah. My name's Rich.
Rich, okay. Is it okay if I use some of this content?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I'm retired from teaching in college.
Okay.
I've taught classes on Amish life for 20 years or so.
Yeah.
I'm definitely interested.
You know, there's so many TV shows out there that are actually lies.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'll just email you a link of it.
Tell me your name.
My name's Mike Yoder.
Mike here. I wrote a book on Amish youth.
Okay.
And one of the pictures in the book is girls playing softball on a team.
My grandma, she actually grew up as a complete English girl,
Oh,
and she met my grandpa,
no kidding. That's a great story.
and she went Amish. So,
and she stayed Amish.
yep, she's still Amish, but she had 12 children, and most of her children decided to leave the Amish
Is that right?
lifestyle. But she wrote a book as well.
What's your name?
The book's name is Grace Leads Me Home.
Oh, I have a copy of that. That's
So,
your grandma.
yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, some of the things she went through is just crazy.
Well, I was driving past. I thought, wait a minute, look up! Whoa!
Yeah.
I had no idea the tournament. I knew
Yeah.
there was a league. Now here's a gal that still wears her dress playing.
Yeah.
Now none of the girls wear the regular coverings when they play. Do they? Wow!
Mm.
Look at it.
Some of them do. Like that girl that's getting the ball right now.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
She would have
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's so,
So you have a mixture.
what'd you call it, diverse, I guess?
Yeah, I can tell these folks have played a little bit of softball in their life.
Oh yeah, schoolhouse.
Yeah.
And that's what we do when it's recess is we play softball. There's, like you were saying, they would rather have them play softball than partying. But there is a bunch of garbage that does go on among the young folks. It's kind of like a tradition, pretty much. Because when they grow up, come up to 16, then they think, well, their older brothers and sisters did this, so I'm gonna do it too, pretty much. And I was into that too.
Are you on Facebook?
Yeah. Yep. Just by my name.
How would I figure you out from all the other Mike Yoder?
You'll see me standing by an airplane.
Oh, that'll be easy.
I have my arm up on an airplane. But, yeah, it's cool meeting you.
What I hear is if you deodorize this area, you wouldn't have anything but Millers and Hirschbergers.
Yep.
Well, ik moest gay.
Okay, well,
It's good for the geographer.
yeah.
I can't really speak Dutch. I learned to say a few things. But, not
I'd say you got those few words down pat.
but it sounds like Pennsylvania
Yeah.
because they have a different accent. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice to meet
I'll send you the link.
Thank you.
Batter one of the first inning of the first game for Karen today. That was kind of cool. Meeting that guy. He had questions, but it's pretty neat how many different questions people do have.
That's your wife there.
Yeah, she's batting now. Well, that didn't go as she has hoped. They are out of the tournament. Okay, let's go do something else. What happened?
This is what happens when you're used to playing at 9:30 at night and you show up in daylight hours and you suck.
So that didn't go as planned,
No.
right?
No.
No. We don't have any other plans rest of the day, right?
No.
So who knows what we'll get into.
Gotta watch the Indians tonight.
It's a little windy out. Maybe, oh, dude, we can fly my kite. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll fly my kite. She
We
doesn't.
actually get to watch him break bones.
She doesn't want. Yeah, right. She doesn't like the kite because it's a little crazy. It's one that like pulls you. But my strings are getting weak, so they break when it starts pulling me off the ground. Maybe we'll do that. Back home here. Wasn't doing much, so I thought I'd show you guys the kite. It's not really that windy out anymore, or I'd fly it. Maybe. We'll see. But I'm gonna set this camera down right here. See if that'll work. I'd say it's about 6 feet long, maybe? No, maybe not. So that's what the unit looks like. I'm gonna measure it, see how long it is. I was right, 7 feet long. This thing is perfect for like down in Florida. That's where I got it. It's on the beach from a guy. I'm gonna take it out here, see if there's enough wind to get it to open, but that thing can be tons of fun. But my lines are getting weak and they break easily. Come on out here. I'm gonna have to set you guys down to be able to operate this thing. Yeah, it's not so windy. Let's go up here. Ooh, I want to open. Let's put you right here. well, whatever. Maybe some other time it's real windy, we'll do that. That's it. Back in its bag. Since it didn't work how I wanted it to. Alrighty folks, with that I'm gonna end the vlog there for today. Just gonna take it easy tonight, I think. Probably just hang out here at home. But it was a good day. A lot of different things will be in this vlog here. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.